こも危ないね。滑る。
There are deaths caught on camera, and then there are deaths where the camera never turns away. In 2019, a man climbed Japan's most famous mountain, Mount Fuji, alone, in winter, while live streaming to a small audience online. What makes this story disturbing isn't just how it ends, it's moments before he vanished down the mountain. The man's name was Tetsu Shiohara. He was 47 years old, living alone in Tokyo, recently unemployed, and had spent years trying and failing to pass Japan's bar exam. After surviving stage 4 cancer, he began live streaming his daily life on a Japanese platform called Nico Nico. His audience was small, but personal. He talked to them like friends. One day, a viewer casually suggested seeing Mount Fuji. In winter, Shiohara laughed it off at first. But a few days later, on October 28th, he went live. Instead of his apartment, viewers saw snow clouds below and the unmistakable slopes of Mount Fuji in summer. Fuji is crowded and forgiving. In winter, it's an entirely different mountain. Temperatures plunge below freezing. Winds cut through clothing. The trails turn into sheer ice. Climbers are expected to carry crampons, ice axes, emergency gear, and, most importantly, experience. Shiohara had none of that. As he climbed, he joked with viewers, mentioning how cold it was, how slippery the ground felt. The comments slowly changed tone. People told him to be careful. Some urged him to turn back, but he kept going. Around 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon, he reached the summit. He stayed briefly, then began his descent, dangerously late, with sunset approaching fast, not far from the top. It happened. Shiohara slipped. The mountain below him wasn't snow, it was ice, hard and steep, scattered with rock. He had no ice axe, only a trekking pole meant for summer hikes. Instead of flipping over to stop himself, he slid on his back, accelerating faster and faster. The camera shook, the wind roared, then silence. The stream cut out. Police were alerted, but rescue teams couldn't be sent until the next day. When Shiohara's body was finally recovered, it was so badly damaged that identification was only possible through his belongings. He had fallen over 1,500 meters down the mountain. Before his fall, viewers replayed the footage. That's when some theorized whether he intentionally fell due to mental illness, but I personally beg to differ. But let me know what you think in the comments. To this day, people argue whether Shiohara underestimated the mountain, whether he climbed it knowing he wouldn't return. Either way, Mount Fuji never gave him a second chance, and I find that pretty tragic. On September 6, 2016 at 7:50 p.m. in North Smithfield, Rhode Island, the poster heard these weird, very loud noises coming from the woods in the direction of a nearby radio tower. They lasted about 15 to 20 minutes, then stopped. On the r/creepy subreddit, user Enamore22 would release a post titled, "Weird Alien Noises Coming from the Woods Outside My House." Further on, he would elaborate his experience in broader detail, saying, "I put the kids to bed tonight and heard this loud, really bizarre sound coming from the woods outside my house. It lasted about 15 to 20 minutes. We have a handful of neighbors nearby, but this was too loud to be coming from them. It seemed to be coming from the direction of a nearby AM radio tower. But can those towers make noises like this? I googled around, but couldn't find anything similar." Edit. I hit submit and went to bed last night, but yes, I'm still alive. To answer a few questions, there was almost no wind last night. We've lived here for a year and never heard this before. Even during the windiest of days, there aren't any trains. Nearby, the background noise is just crickets, frogs in my yard, and maybe me crying a bit. Behind the phone didn't investigate, because fuck that. It also sounded like it was pretty far away. It was loud. It's real. I took another video from the backyard just before this one. Audio here is a bit fainter, blocked by the house, and it was pitch black out, so there's no visual reference. Here is the video attached, and just a disclaimer, it's quite a loud noise. So just a warning for those using headphones. What do you guys think of that? Some think it was a radio tower or a pack of coyotes. But one thing is for sure, it is really eerie and disturbing to hear in the middle of the night. But tell me what you think in the comments. On October 12, 2020, YouTuber Cougar Kyle posted something terrifying he encountered on a trail while running in Utah. A man suddenly realizes he's not alone. What he first assumes are harmless bobcats quickly reveal themselves to be something far more dangerous. A mother mountain lion protecting her cubs.
Oh f***. Oh f***. Oh f***. Oh f***. You! 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 Holy face. Oh 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 no! Get the away! Get the away! Holy holy go! 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 No! No! Go away! Go away! Please go away! Holy holy oh! Go away! Go away! I'm big and scary. Holy oh oh go away! Go away! You're good. You're good, little kitty cat. Oh, holy! What's up, dude? Oh, holy shit! Nice and slow. Come on. Ah!
The speaker experiences a sudden, intense confrontation with a seemingly aggressive animal, repeatedly using strong expletives to express shock and fear. The animal is described as big and scary, and the speaker tries to intimidate it by asserting their own size and presence. There is a tense back and forth, where the speaker pleads for the animal to go away, indicating a high-stress situation. The presence of babies, likely the animal's offspring, is mentioned, increasing the perceived threat level and the speaker's anxiety. The speaker tries to calm themselves and the animal, at one point acknowledging the animal as a good little kitty cat, showing conflicting emotions of fear and attempted reassurance. The animal's mother is implied to be nearby, heightening the danger of the encounter for his escalation of threat. An emotional response, the speaker's fear intensifies as the animal continues to approach aggressively, repeatedly urging it to go away. There's a frantic search for a weapon, specifically a gun, signaling the speaker's perception of imminent danger and readiness to defend themselves. The situation is described as life-threatening. This is when I die and I don't feel like dying today. Emphasizing the seriousness of the encounter, the speaker attempts to psychologically disarm the animal by telling it to go eat your babies, possibly trying to distract or redirect the animal's aggression. Physical. and emotional stress indicators appear. My heart is racing. This sucks, and this is scary. Highlighting the trauma and fear experienced, the speaker also tries to avoid eye contact with the animal, a known tactic to reduce aggression in wild animals. The animal's persistence and the speaker's vulnerability culminate in a moment of helplessness and frustration.
Yeah, get the away from me. Face. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yeah, so that just happened. Wow. You see that? Oh, some will come actually. Holy cow. Holy cow. Yeah, not going back that way. Oh boy. Oh, dude. Okay.
The speaker finally manages to avoid direct harm. With the animal not succeeding in its attack, "You're not getting me, dude." There is a sense of relief, mixed with residual shock. Okay, yeah, so that just happened. Indicating the event has ended but left a strong impression. The speaker notes the animal's behavior as unexpected and intimidating. The creator expresses, "Holy cow, not going back that way," suggesting a lesson learned about the danger of that route or area. The encounter leaves the speaker unwilling to repeat the experience, as indicated by the decision to avoid the path or location. The overall tone in this segment shifts from panic to cautious reflection, underscoring the seriousness of wildlife encounters and the importance of preparedness.